Aries, I'm Christy, you're watching Tiny Turtle Tarot and this is your reading. As always, if anything I say resonates or you feel it will in the future, please let me know by liking and subscribing. Let's get on with your reading. What's happening for the beautiful Aries? Okay, you have the Page of Pentacles firstly. Page of Pentacles is you being very gifted at something. You having a huge amount of natural ability or skill in a certain field. I feel like a lot of you're going to get to display that very soon. Like, you have a gift of some type. Then you've got the Six of Swords coming out. Six of Swords is moving into calmer waters. Things moving more easy for you. Things kind of flowing a lot more. If you felt, it's almost like if you've been feeling like you've been driving through all red lights, you're now going to be driving through all green lights and everything just flows and you kind of go, wow, life's easy. I don't know, there's a switch happening which makes me think maybe things have felt a little bit more difficult for you to kind of notice that change. Then you have the Wheel of Fortune and then you have the Queen of Pentacles coming out. Wheel of Fortune is a shift and a change, so that's interesting. After what I just said, Wheel of Fortune is good luck, good things coming, and good karma. And it's also a major arcana, so it's on the major spectrum. It's like not just a little bit of good luck, it's a major amount of good luck. You have a lot of good that you've put out and you haven't really, it's almost like you didn't really notice it coming back, and the reason you continued giving good things out and good energy and very like selfless energy, you didn't do it to get anything back. So of course you're going to continue to do that because you weren't doing it out of, you know, you weren't doing it out of expecting or wanting anything back. However, the universe is noticing and it's now giving you good stuff back. Things are turning back around. Then you've got the Queen of Pentacles, which I've already said but I forgot to talk about. Queen of Pentacles is you being very well off, not just financially but also just feeling as if you have all you want and need. You're coming into an energy now of being able to kind of, I don't know why I'm getting the cherry on top, so I feel like there's something where you are going to find yourself in the position where you're just looking for the cherry on top. You're not focusing on getting through your week and how you're going to make ends meet. You're shifting into an energy of having everything you want and then you're just looking for the extras whilst knowing it doesn't really matter. It's more like, well, I'd like that too, and then there it is. Like, but you don't need it, you don't want it, you're just like, well, ideally I guess I could have another car, and then you suddenly have another car. Like, I don't know, it's very materialistic because it's pentacles, but it can also just be about you having more time on your hands. Like, if you work a lot, you're like, well, I guess I would like to work part-time, and suddenly you find yourself in that position, but you're not needing it. You're just like, there's something where you're very easygoing, and then the universe is being very easygoing with how easily they're giving you, the universe is giving you what you want. The Tower, to clarify the Page of Pentacles, you might notice that an opportunity you thought you were going to get falls through. Let it go. Don't even bat an eyelid, okay? Even, or maybe if you feel like you need to shed some tears, but know that this shedding is actually leading you into the next best thing. There's a reason something is falling through, because the Tower is very abrupt change, and with the Page of Pentacles, which can often be an opportunity coming in because of your skill set, because of your natural talents. If there's something you thought you were about to be given or, you know, granted, it's going to happen, but something else is going to fall through first and you're going to get a better version. So just let it go. If it was meant for you, it would stay. Clarifying the Six of Swords, you have the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is the energy of you being very attractive, very alluring, very magnetic, just because of how passionate you are, just because of the energy you're in of being excited. And like, some of you, this is new, this is being renewed. So if you've not felt very excited or very passionate recently, you're getting this new wave of energy about you where you're very much lighting up rooms as you walk into them, and almost like people would say, what is it about him, or what is it about her? They're glowing. She's glowing. Like, what is it? And it's just because you're happy. Like, there's just this happy, excited, I was gonna say childlike, but childlike is an understatement. It's almost just like you're feeling free. And maybe that's been a long time for you guys. It feels a very much energy of like a lion being let out of a cage. I don't know why that's coming through, but it's in a good way. You're not about to rip people's heads off. It's more like you get to now go and play, and you get to go and now run free. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune. The Queen of Swords. Some of you are changing the way you communicate with the Queen of Swords. So if you are very much someone very outspoken, you speak your truth, you say things the second they pop into your head, you're about to do a 360, because this is clarifying the Wheel of Fortune, which is 360. You're about to do a 360 and start to hold in your thoughts a lot more. And others of you, if you're very silent and very careful about what you say and who you say it to and when to speak and when not to speak, you're about to be a lot more outspoken, and it's time for a shift in the way you. And I also feel like as well, you might notice yourself also doing this naturally. You always kind of go, I don't want people to be able to predict me, so I'm going to change how I interact with them. Like, there's something here with the Wheel of Fortune and Queen of Swords. It's very much making me think you constantly are adapting how you speak or figuring out how much to speak. Some of you, I don't know why I'm getting maths come in. Some of you are really good at maths, or you're trying to work out like the perfect ratio of, I don't know, there's something where you're very intelligent and then you're trying to figure out the right amount of communication that you should be giving. A lot of you, maybe you're just thinking too much into it. Also, maybe that was just a message for me. Maybe I'm thinking too much into this now. Clarify the Queen of Pentacles, the Hermit. I was feeling that. The Queen of Pentacles is a homebody on her own. She's very much a homebody. But to clarify that with the Hermit makes me think a lot of you are about to spend more time in this homebody energy. Even if you're watching this like, I don't want to do that, I'm already in that energy. It's a shift into a new home where you do, like with the Hermit, I feel like you're carrying around home with you. So some of you could be traveling in a motorhome or living out of a van or something for a little bit, or just traveling around the world, but you're always going to feel like you're at home wherever you're going. You're not going to feel like a tourist or a traveler. And others of you, I just feel as if there's something here, because when I said with the Queen of Wands, it's like a lion breaking out of its cage, I really do feel that. I do feel like you're not going to be inside as much, which is really making me feel that the Hermit and the Queen of Pentacles of this homebody feeling is you feeling at home no matter where you are in the world. And if you are relocating and you're like, oh, I don't know if that's home for me, I don't know if I'm going to fit in there, you're going to fit in there so well, because you're going to fit in no matter where you are. You are your own home, if that makes sense. Some of you definitely moving or considering it, or some of you are like, I'm never moving, and then the universe is like like laughing at you because there's something up its sleeve. There's something going on. I'm going to wrap your reading up here. Thank you so much for watching. If anything I said resonated or you feel it will in the future, please let me know by liking and subscribing. And I'll see you next Tuesday for Tiny Tall Tarot Tuesdays.